Hey, welcome back to another episode with Nate and Jared here from eCarrier Check. Jared, today we're going to talk about connecting with carriers. This topic isn't talked about enough, so we're hoping that today we could bring you guys some value if you're trying to connect with more carriers.
Yeah, a couple things about something in regards to how you communicate with carriers, right? And I think this is the first two things. You've got to be empathetic and you got to be genuine, okay? And let me explain to you what I'm talking about here. When it comes to carriers, they want you to understand what they're going. Whether it's $1,000 gas bill or diesel bill that they just put in their truck, or it's the $16,000 transmission they just put in their truck, or it's just the lifestyle that they live. They need you to understand what they're doing. And so I think it's really important to hit that empathetic hit and really just focus on what's he going through? How can I impact his business? And how do we, instead of focusing on the transaction for that day, how do we focus on the long-term side of things? And so empathy, I think when you're communicating with carriers, really important. Let me explain the other side though. Being genuine is hard enough. Being yourself is hard enough. Don't be what he's, don't start to communicate with him in a sense of what you think he wants. Be as genuine as possible. Be yourself, show up and be who you are, but follow through on what you're talking about when you're communicating with carriers.
Yeah, I like that, Jared. You've always said, you are only as good as the questions that you ask, so I'm glad you put that out there. And I think this helps you become different, whether you're dispatching or freight brokering.
Yeah.
Ask those good questions and talk to those carriers and grow that long-term relationship. So I'm glad you put it that way.
Yeah. Carriers only want to go to the places that they've been or they're very comfortable with. Is a great way of putting it. And so making sure you understand their network, making sure you understand their equipment, what their strong suits are, what their weaknesses are. You got to be genuine, got to be empathetic. And those two traits will take you into connecting with carriers better than anything.
I love that, Jared. Thank you for bringing this value to our viewers. And thank you to those that watch us. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll continue to pump out some more videos for you guys as well. Thanks again.